I see effective communication as absolutely essential to the journey of improvement that I care about. When you're trying to do improvement, especially in complex systems, you need people in, not out. You need to win over everybody, the patients, families, and communities. In the case of healthcare, the healthcare workforce, leaders, boards, they have to understand the story. And I have been constantly impressed at how easy it is to have all the facts right, but not be able to get the message and conversation going. And I've seen the opposite. I mean, how many decades did we know about problems with patient safety and injuries to patients with very little activity really underway? And then colleagues here at IHI created the 100,000 Lives campaign, the rubric, some is not a number, soon is not a time, the 6 planks, the 6 goals. And suddenly, literally thousands of organizations, tens of thousands of people who didn't see a way to get involved in improvement, they kind of said, aha, I got it. I can take that hill. And I would say the messaging, it wasn't a frill. It wasn't packaging. It was an essential strategic element of that effort. Effective communication, it's like traction on a tire. It allows good intent and good facts and science to result in actual action. It's kind of like, I see communication as a way to help people see what they can do, to see what things mean to them, and the amount of motivation that you can then accelerate access to. It's really extraordinary. And the opposite's very costly. If there's something really good to do, but you can't harness the understanding of people and their engagement, well, you're going to spin your tires a long, long time. And I've seen that happen too. It's waste. Communication, as we're talking about it now, has really 2 elements. One is a kind of efficient packaging. Some is not a number, soon is not a time. Shift the question from what's the matter with you to what matters to you. That what matters to you, that phrase alone, it has been worth, tons of gold in getting people engaged. So there's that packaging. But the other part is the story. I'm a scientist. I work with facts and data and numbers, but 1,000 numbers aren't worth one story that relates to those numbers. And I just know that if you can find a face, a story, something that feels real to people, tell that story and then relate it to the broader facts and the agenda, you stand a chance of winning hearts and minds that you just can't get with pure data alone. For leaders who are worried about putting resources into communication, effective communication, I would say you can't afford not to. I mean, how much time have you got to keep repeating and repeating and repeating your message, hoping that something changes? Not a lot. So you need the help of the expertise of communicators to get the message across, to give you a way to tell your story. Otherwise, it's going to cost you a lot more because you're going to find yourself going in circles. I think effective communication can get you out of that circle and build the cadre of supporters that you're going to need.